Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to The Bear. This is season 2, episode 5. I really enjoyed that last episode with Marcus. I appreciate they took the time to really explore his character. Let's see if they do that with more of our chefs going forward.
Yeah, we got a great episode that was just about Sydney. Last episode, we really dove into what made Marcus tick. The addition of Will Poulter, I thought, was incredible for that episode. So, wondering if we're going to get back to getting this restaurant open, or if we're going to get some more insight on one of our favorite characters here. Either way, I'm excited.
Yeah, same here. Really look forward to seeing what this episode's going to bring. Are we going to get some chaos, or are we still going to kind of get a little less chaos, I'll just say. But either way, looking forward to seeing what we're going to get. Let's go!
I'm just like working through a few ideas. Like there's this concept of like all the elements, you know what I mean? Like earth, air, water, fire, but also I really want to be conscious of waste.
Avatar.
Salad in, and then I use the remainder to make like a play on an XO
got the
sauce,
book.
like a like Chinese XO sauce.
This is like a different language to me. All this food talk.
I was like thinking about using duck, but we started with like a lamb.
Got a lot for tasting.
I know that's it's like we're Tina, it's like good, positive.
Folks, did I see that right? Was the fat scored?
This year.
Yeah,
This
that's
is the
going on there
sausage.
too?
Yeah, because you're gonna have like ideally duck, and then with like the garden of the elements around it. It's India. It's like spicy. It's like fire.
It's like queso.
It's like queso. Like sriracha.
Because it's late, right? It's 1:30 in the morning. Now.
Oh.
1:30? Gosh, that's some dedication.
Do you feel like this is like too many ingredients, or
Honestly, chef, it seems a little busy, ma.
not too much?
What's your opinion? Here's my opinion. Not that opinion. Give me a different opinion.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm seeing now that it's a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Her face was kind of showing that she was second guessing it when she heard it.
Yeah. So can
6
I say
weeks.
it out loud?
Sometimes you just got to talk yourself through those things.
Yeah, just talk it out loud, because sometimes you hear it in your head and you're like, that works.
Yeah, look at that view, huh? Lake Michigan.
Are we finally going to catch up? Kind of get some answers to, we have an idea why, but
I am not a cigar person, but that thing looks sizable.
So bad for you.
Wow. Everything in moderation, right?
Shit.
Looks like
It's gonna take like a
summer
day.
sausage.
That's going to take like a day.
5, 7. Oh, you gained a second, bro.
I felt like 4. You sure you're starting it right?
I'm starting to hurry, bro.
Morning, fam.
Yo, T.
What's up, T?
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
You have an extra knife lying around? I need a good one for school.
Yes, just over there on the bench.
You heard from Ibra?
No, why? What's up?
Nada. We'll talk later.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
I thought they knew maybe.
Go.
Oh, they're testing her layout. Nice.
5. Tell me that's 5.
7.
7?
Embarrassing, bro.
Jesus Christ. It's the island and the ovens. They're too far apart, right? I mean, what do you think?
I think you can get it down to 5. This kid's fried. He needs a break.
Oh, I got it, cousin.
You don't want to be bumping into each other
This is your
either.
knife.
Yours, chef.
Oh, gifted.
Ooh.
That's awesome. And you wanted to fire Tina.
So did you.
I don't recall that.
Episode 2.
Schedule is the issue.
Jimmy
Yeah,
King.
These fuckers making a sandwich.
That's Richie's electrician.
What are you doing, Richie's electrician? Why are you making a sandwich?
Can't do anything else until plumbing is installed. That department had a scheduling issue.
Brazado department has a brain issue. Didn't a bunch of fucking walls up in here?
Stop. Time.
7.
7. Fucker.
Carmy were 7 an hour ago.
Thank you. That's helpful. What's up, Unc?
Oh, nothing. Fuck's this weird shit.
We're mapping out the kitchen.
I am for efficient.
Can you let me talk? Please stop it.
I'm becoming concerned that we are taking our eye off the ball here. And I just want to be shut the fuck up, hyper clear. If I ain't seeing no progress, I do not want to keep pissing money away. I'm calling this out now because we are how far from open, Jude?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. And I somehow anticipated in the coming 6 weeks there will be more pissing. Thing is, I like to control the piss to the best of my ability. Shut the fuck up, Richard.
Richard!
Much as I look forward to selling this place, and trust me, I do look forward to it, I think it's just in all of our best interests if we have a maximally efficient place of business. I really would like to tell you a story of complete and utter failure.
We got one. Wants a signing bonus, but we got one. It's standard operating procedure.
Thank you, Chef. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, we also have to talk about small wares.
Yep. Thank you, Chef.
Great, thank you, Chef.
Oh, they're
Wiring is in. We gotta lock it up.
Yes, let's keep that safe, please.
Don't worry, cuz I got it dialed.
Just like you had the contractor dialed, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly like that. Is now a good time to talk about those Taylor Swift tickets? How we doing?
I don't know, Rich. Is now a good time to talk about you go fuck yourself?
Oh,
You go.
Before the electricity is installed.
And the electricity can't be installed until the plumbing is.
Which is why I'm employing a technique known as word dialing, where I call somebody over and over again until that motherfucker is forced to pick up.
And so you get them.
Still ringing.
Excellent work, General.
All good. Still billable hours.
Hey, Neil, honey, can you stall him? This is the only day he could come, and we can't afford to reschedule.
I am 450K in here.
550K.
Oh, 550K. Fuck my life.
No, you're absolutely right, Uncle Jay. I mean, we need help. What can we do? Like, you always know what to do. I'm sorry, I just couldn't figure it out myself.
Just take it easy on yourself, all right? Don't beat yourself up.
she's playing them.
That was fucking gross, sugar.
That was gross.
that was a fun scene.
Yep.
Ebro, where you at? It's been a few days. I don't remember the last time I haven't spoken to you for a few days. That's weird, right?
Look at that
I love
pan
the
in.
way they shot that.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Fucking go.
Yeah! Here we
Would it
go,
have been-
Tina.
Would it have been too cheesy to hit like some music right when she pulled it out? Probably.
I'm glad they didn't, because look at the sound design we're getting on this.
Excellent cut, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Ah, Tina's crushing it.
All the silverware gives me anxiety.
Well,
Like when you're supposed to like go use certain
Nice.
forks
Outside in.
and spoons. Yeah, that's what I saw on. Never mind, I won't spoil the movie.
I'm terrible then, because it's here's your forks, here's your spoons, dig in.
didn't they cover that on the menu?
They won't let me apply for a liquor, beer, and wine license without the certificate of occupancy.
Motherfucking bullshit takes forever.
It's just cycle of BS.
Maybe Uncle Jimmy can move that along a bit for you. Would that be good?
Would you?
Okay, sugar.
He just handles shit totally different with her.
This is happening today, Tim. Right? Fact?
Yes, it is going to happen.
Hey,
Okay.
let me see. Okay. This plate.
You want them to feel a certain way too.
Okay, well, that's $55 a plate for that type of silence, so.
Okay, yeah, then we can use the shitty ones.
Oh, man.
Beer and wine permit?
Oh, great. Doesn't look shady at all.
I think it's standard procedure these days. I'm gonna take this in and mail it, okay?
Okay.
Hey, when you're back, can we talk napkins for real, please?
Yes, we can go over napkins, for real, yes.
Have you heard of Coach K?
Coach K, Duke men's basketball coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chaos menu. I don't know. Let me get back to you on it, okay?
Okay.
Carm.
Bye.
You know what I want to say.
I do. You don't have to say it.
I'm good.
I'm saying stuff, and you're thinking about electrical.
Thank you.
I'm hoping he starts putting a little more focus into Sydney, because she's getting very visibly frustrated.
You know any Chingy songs, Mason Quinn?
Do not.
Oh, is he texting, calling her?
You better be calling the plumber or the electrician.
Hey, I know we were supposed to hang out later, but yeah, I was wondering if you might want to take a drive to Winnetka with me instead.
Winnetka, Minnesota?
I
feel
my
like
map in my head is not lining up.
I feel like they're not going to Minnesota.
I wouldn't think so.
Hey, thank you for driving.
Oh, it was perfect timing. I had all this extra adrenaline after resetting this guy's tibia.
Whoa, does that surely like fire you up?
It fucking fires me up. Plus, I love driving.
Really?
Well, no, I'm a horrible driver, but I enjoy the risk of it.
Sure is that.
Yeah, really. I went to med school in New York, so I never drove, so I try to make up for it in the times I'm not working.
Gotcha. So I gotta ask, how gnarly is residency?
It's gnarly like you cannot imagine.
Oh, really fucking gnarly. Really gross. And the time commitment too. It's like 100 hours on, 2 hours off. So I don't know. You must really love
That's something I just learned, if that's true.
Isn't a restaurant 100 hours on and 2 hours off?
It's nonstop.
Isn't a restaurant gnarly and gross?
Sure is.
Sure is, yeah.
You must really love it.
There's no fucking way they're driving in Chicago right now.
They're moving
haven't
way
even
too
stopped.
fast.
They haven't even stopped.
Side roads, suburbs. Who knows?
Of course, correct me if I'm so wrong on that, folks, but I drove through Chicago on some side streets, and it was stopping every
Stop
30
and go.
every block or so.
A few of us are going out later. You want to come?
Team building.
New crew.
Yo, why is Cicero coming down here and accusing us of pissing away his money?
Probably because we're pissing away his money. And things are finally moving today. It's okay.
Yo, if we're gonna be partners, you gotta trust me.
We're not
okay?
partners, Richie.
You got a problem, boss. Boss, see? He wasn't talking to you.
Wasn't talking to you.
Power problem.
Amperage? Amperage.
Okay, explain amperage to me.
Measurement of power supply.
Strength of electrical current.
All the appliances are draining the power.
Need some of that hellfire.
Hellfire's my specialty.
Well, they need a bigger box.
Natalie, I'm not like this because I'm in Van Halen. I am in Van Halen because I'm like this.
And Carmy's out just taking a drive. All this is going on.
Just expecting like a dark alleyway or something.
Bureaucracy, baby.
Had to go all the way down for that one?
Hey, here you go.
Richie is driving me fucking nuts. Richie has no skills or abilities to speak of, so I'm trying to task him with things that, even if they get fucked up, won't bite me in the ass.
That's fair enough.
The menu's fucked. And I need Carmy, but he is being Carmy somewhere. I shouldn't talk shit. I don't mean to. I know that's your brother.
There, he sucks. At least he's hanging out with Claire. I mean, that seems moderately healthy, right?
Who's Claire?
He's doing what?
Ooh,
Sydney's not going to be happy about that.
We've hung out like so much, but we've never actually talked. We were just like kids, you know?
Just kids running around.
Shoplifting, yeah.
What?
I shoplifted from Walgreens many times.
What'd you shoplift?
Gum?
Gum?
Obviously so much gum.
That's a problem, Claire.
It's really thrilling. I also remembered that I sat behind you in algebra freshman year.
Do you really?
Yeah, and you were always drawing something.
Pants.
Really short pants, yeah.
Very short pants. Yeah, no.
damn,
I
she
had
is
this idea
really
for,
into
like,
him.
Like Dickies, but cuffed and made with worsted wool.
She remembers more about Carmy than Carmy remembers about himself.
Yeah.
But then the guy who made them, he started coming into one of my restaurants. He was really great.
The dream returned. I wish I knew that then.
How hard is she going to lay it on here? It's like, you want to go to the chapel now?
I tried. You're really shy.
You always had so many friends. No, Mikey had that.
Mikey was cool.
Mikey was cool.
Mikey was cool, like he would set something on fire.
Yeah, he was very, very cool.
I'm sorry I haven't brought it up. I just didn't want to make you think about it.
No, I like thinking about it.
Speaking of dead brothers, do you want to go to a party? My friend got like majorly broken up with.
Okay.
And she's at a party not too far from here.
Uh-huh.
I feel like she really needs me. And I feel like you really owe me. Because, like, how would you have delivered an envelope without me?
Couldn't have gotten here without
You couldn't have done it.
Party.
Yeah, I've got time for that.
When's the last time you went to a party?
Oh, Sydney's going to kick his ass.
Never.
Oh, the furs.
Oh, we're going now. Oh, man, this isn't good, guys. We got a business to run.
I did say it.
Just this guy. Oh, if you're
Well, you know,
if you're a superhero, you can't have friends. If you're this, you can't have friends.
You're an entrepreneur.
If you're a chef, you can't have a relationship. You are so focused on what other people can't have.
Well, you want to be a winner?
Okay, we'll just stay like 15 minutes tops. Let's have some sort of code. Okay, which is the code?
Let's get the hell out of here.
The Seinfeld code.
It's really creative. Yeah.
Carm? Kyle! Bro, yes, hey.
I dragged him here to help, Kelly.
Right. That girl's always getting rocked.
Dan being a little too much and broke into some T-Mobiles and stole some cell phones.
What the?
It's a problem.
It's a disease.
That's not funny.
And he never made dinner for me. Like, not even once.
What's Carmy doing?
Am I stupid?
No, he's the one who, he sucks. He's the one who sucks.
That's your job. He sucks.
I get it.
Is he the one that sucks?
He's the one who sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so accurate.
Why don't I ever meet anyone who's nice? Who the fuck is setting off fireworks?
Oh, I think we know who.
Oh, jeez.
With the Roman candle. And how we transition to Tina's party. Another good tune, Oak. Little Smashing Pumpkins.
You know,
I never was a fan of the Pumpkins.
I'm not a big fan of the band as a whole, but this, I will give you this song this song.
We got him, folks.
I'll give you that song. Hey, you know.
Tina, I think you're up.
Oh, we're doing karaoke.
Oh.
Let's go, Tina.
Let's see what she picks.
I don't think I've heard of this song, have I?
I don't know before the next teardrop falls.
If he brings you
Oh.
happiness.
So Tina can go sing if cooking doesn't work out.
Most of all.
What?
Yeah, go Tina.
Just crushing.
So this is, I'm assuming she's got an emotional attachment to this song.
Yeah.
I mean, call me Captain Obvious on that one, folks, but.
Have you ever been to karaoke where somebody just starts crushing it and it's just like.
Once.
And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, this is it.
Yeah.
It's a fun experience.
It is, because you're just like, whoa.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, go Tina.
Come on, let's go.
Go Tina.
All right. Yeah, bravo. Wow.
Oh, these situations that we find ourselves in, fellas, are.
You know, every time a girl told me she had to go be with her friend who got broken up with, I assumed it was just a lie to get out of a date.
Huh? Right? Logan Finello?
Yeah.
You did that amazing shit senior year. The shit with the spoons.
With the spoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my buddy's mom is a tailor, right? So she taught him how to do this. So now he thinks his legs are getting longer and he's like sobbing, like freaking the fuck out, like he's throwing it at hyper speed or some shit like that.
Classic Logan, man. You are fucked up.
Yeah, it's classic Logan, man. Do you want to go over there, Logan?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not who you thought I was.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous party.
Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, no, the thing about Logan, he doesn't give a fuck. That's
So oddly enough, this is something that he absolutely needed, but it's coming with a price.
Oh, they got cheese balls.
Good observation.
So I miss like this college thing,
Well, you were in France.
in Copenhagen.
Go to Noma.
Worked at Noma.
I heard it's all right.
It's pretty good.
Why'd you give me a fake number?
I like you so much. I feel like I missed a lot.
Well, he's a busy guy.
Well, it was a lot of this.
Look at the fireworks in the background. Can you get any more obvious for this?
Don't look at me like that. It's not gonna work. There's no way.
Dave, do we have previous episodes recorded? Our reactions?
Yes, it's all over the internet.
Did we react to previous
Let's
episodes?
get the fuck out of here. There's still busted up parties like this.
Here's our guy.
Having fun. World doesn't suck enough. They take me to jail for having fun.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
What do you mean I can't light fireworks off in town? What was that?
Kelly found a new boyfriend already.
Already?
Oh.
Hey, here's a crazy idea. Let's see the restaurant.
I loved it.
I'm a little worried.
Well, he's not into her if you ask Mason Quinn, so we don't have anything to worry about. Totally platonic, dude. Not into her.
Oh, how's this going to go? Sydney's going to be there.
Looked at, I said he knew he didn't have time for her in his life the way it is now.
Check the tape, folks.
I'm trying to fucking help.
This is unacceptable.
It's called being proactive.
Okay, what were you thinking?
It was really dangerous.
You guys
Isn't that dangerous? Telling me not to help. Don't tell me not to help. No. I'm being helpful. I've been here since the beginning. You've been here 2 seconds.
What's going on?
Show some respect, kid.
Oh, kid.
He tried to fucking steal power from our neighbors.
Why do we think I'm power? I'm a
Amperage.
neighbor.
Amperage?
Yes.
The HVAC doesn't work because we don't have enough amperage.
So I was trying to create the amperage that we need.
Why didn't you call me?
I should have called
We didn't
you,
need to
okay?
call you if everything is fine.
Everything's not fine.
Everything is fine.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I told you Sid was going to be pissed.
Yep.
I'm Sydney. It's nice to meet you. I'm also sorry that you're here. Or not that.
Interesting. Hey, lovely to see you. Pardon my wire.
Hi, cousin.
How are you?
Pardon my wire.
Met Frank yet?
Yeah,
And?
it's pretty great.
Yeah, just so we're clear.
Frank, his ex's new guy. That's who Frank. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you for today. It was a great day. Go home.
No, hold on.
Night.
Time out.
Good
cousin,
night.
Cousin, who's going to watch the coppers?
What?
I'm saying goodnight.
Going to be on guard duty all night.
Gonna watch the copper.
Good night.
Carm,
Yes.
you have to do something about him.
Yo, please, cousin. You know, I'm not like this because I'm in Van Halen. I'm in Van Halen because I'm like this.
Cousin.
Just,
Cousin. Thank you. Good night.
all right.
So here's my life. Want to come along for the ride?
It's not like that here.
Kind of seems like it is.
Different stations. Expo over here. Right by you here, we have the oven.
Oh, they're getting close.
I'm sitting on the garde-manger.
Yes, yeah, on the cold prep.
You can cut it with a knife, Dave.
5 seconds.
That's really bad.
Oh, they're getting closer, guys. Real close. Too close.
Back attack.
She knows everybody.
Yeah. Which
Which I know. I mean, she mentioned it, folks. I get that, but
I know you did, and thank you, but you have to go. Wait.
Carmy, she is the best. I know, and so are you. I love you so much, but I need my tools.
Fuck your tools.
Very well.
Very well.
oh, Carmy's got one thing in mind right now, and that's Claire Bear.
He's not interested, dude. He's clearly check the tape.
They're getting close. But somebody walk in.
No, we already have.
She's got that station wagon.
They're close. I'm not getting invested, folks. I'm not setting myself up for any kind of heartbreak
Nope,
here.
there's no way this works out. It's so much chaos. This can't possibly work.
Can you not just be fucking happy for somebody in some movie and some show that we watch?
Everybody else is out there busting their ass. Carmy's out here looking for dates.
Yeah, but you never heard of Balance?
Oh my God, what an episode.
Ugh.
Hey, folks, I just want to reiterate. I want this to happen. I truly do. But I don't know what to think because right now we got the business he owes. And I'm sorry if some don't. You can disagree with me all day on this. You guys can disagree with me. He owes Sydney an apology for how he's been treating her.
Ya.
This episode really set a tone there that is a nice canyon-sized rift that I don't know it's going to... I just hope it gets repaired, folks, because we got a lot of shit that needs to go down in 6 weeks. Now, I get it. Somebody, even you guys may be thinking, Dave, one night. Sure, I get that. I'm not saying no to one night.
but then he's one more night behind. and then it just builds.
I'm worried.
No, look, I think that it was an interesting relationship.
Let him go.
No. Tell me about the love.
We need to hear you.
We're on the same page over here.
Look, this isn't what I'm talking about. I distinctly remember, and maybe we can even have Diamond Dave inject the footage into this reaction. I distinctly remember when we had that first scene, you were just, he doesn't have time for it. You were just flat out like, hey, he's not into her. He's not about this. And I'm like,
No, my reaction was, judging by his facial expression, he didn't want to give her the right number because he's like, there's no way I can make any kind of relationship work with her given the situation that I'm in. That was what I said. Don't you remember how many times we went back and you guys called me out saying I was ridiculous for going on Jeremy Allen's facial expressions when he hesitated giving her the number.
That you didn't think that he was into her. The initial thing wasn't about time.
No, it was that there's no way he can make this work in his life right now.
You just said he wasn't into her. And I said, oh, he's into her. There's tension here.
We both said that he was into her, but I also was playing two sides of that coin of,
I'm well aware
that
this is a complicated situation with how busy he is with work. And I
seems like she is too. In fairness, she is too.
But I remember, at least this is my remembrance. We'll have to check the tape.
Well, he might be misremembering.
Check the tape. I remember you saying like, I just don't think he's that into her. And I was like, guy, you could cut the tension with a knife here.
Well, okay, let's be honest. Had Claire not like dragged Carmy kicking and screaming with a flashing neon sign saying I'm into you, things might have worked out a little bit different.
No, because you can tell, and he even says here when they're in the car, he's like, I wish you would talk to me more. I'm just shy. You could tell that he was into her. Look, somebody can be really shy and still be really into somebody and not vocalize that they're into them. He was look, and this is a credit to Jeremy Allen White. Every fiber in his being said, I'm really into you. I'm just unsure and I'm shy. And we found that out today. He just said, I had wished you had talked to me more. And an interesting thing, and I like the writing about this because it's interesting when you're in high school and or even college or, maybe friendships when you're younger. And I don't know if anybody else out this has experienced it. And I have, I don't talk too much about, past relationships here, but sometimes there's people that you went to high school or college with and like you just didn't talk, but you had a thing for them. And then you end up talking years later or a couple years later, and you kind of find out that you were interested in each other, but neither person just said anything because there was shyness or uncertainty, or some people don't even like putting themselves out there if they feel like they're going to get rejected. And I feel like in that original scene where we saw them together, I felt like dude is 100% into her. He's just shy and he's unsure. And I think we found out about that here. And now you have two people just like slowly working their way into it. And I think having that time at that party, it just, the ice needed to be broke, right?
Well, and because their whole conversation up until the last handful of minutes in the episode, it was them just bullshitting each other back and forth. It was her talking about him. Well, how are you going to pay me back the money from losing the bet?
It was
a bunch of, but I'm saying it's like they never got down to what they really wanted to talk
Well,
about. They were
right.
just kind of doing the BS
but
and
it
she
was.
even said, we've
Well,
hung
hold
out
on.
all this time and we haven't actually said
BS
anything.
isn't wrong word
But it was
because
heavy flirting. It was heavy
It was.
flirting.
They were interested in each other's conversation. I wouldn't label it BS. You can label it.
It was
whatever you want.
heavy flirting.
It was nonsensical, just silly conversation that doesn't really mean anything.
That wasn't
That's-
well, to them it did.
That's how
That was
you
the
get from point A to
build-up.
point B. You can't just come right out and be like, let's talk about important things with lots of depths in relationship. You got to flirt, you got to joke, you got to feel it out, make each other laugh.
There's got to be some
You know?
playfulness there.
No, that's how it is.
Man, you know how many
That was really weird with my hands that I just did while saying that word, but you get what I'm saying.
just talking about silly, goofy stuff. You don't have to like dive right into
Well,
it.
in the meantime, poor Sydney's gonna have to go to the hospital. Because her back is going to be destroyed from piggybacking this restaurant and carrying all the weight around here, not to mention sugar.
Some things that Carmy has been putting on the back burner, but let's all just not pretend like this guy hasn't been putting his mental well-being on the back burner as well for how long. And finally,
he could have sold the place to Jimmy.
Finally, we're getting just a little bit of happiness for this guy, a little bit of personal development, and you're just like,
there's time for that
you're
later.
like, no,
He's got 6 weeks.
You get back to
They don't
work.
even have a menu yet, and they got 6 weeks to open. They don't even have. They need a new power box. It's a mess.
So I want to say, like right now, it's just crazy timing for Carmy because in order to have a happiness right now, it's unfortunate that's going to come with some kind of cost.
Oh, yeah.
In this time period of his
You
life.
just explained the entire work relationship balance of every like business owner in the world.
Yeah, I mean, every
ever.
entrepreneur.
Every
Yeah.
entrepreneur / small business owner.
When I was W2,
ever.
I would have had all day for Claire. I could be like, oh, boss, yeah, I can't make it in. I'm sick. All right, where do you want to go? You want to go check out the aquarium, the Shed Aquarium in Chicago? What do you want to do? Yeah, when you're a W2, you've got all day in this situation. And by the way, I did love, and we're just because the scene is replaying here.
Jimmy King.
I love the scene with Sugar when she turned on the charm with Uncle Jimmy and was like, "Oh, could you help us out with that? You know, I don't know what to do." And it was brilliant whether she was just kind of working Jimmy a little bit or did want him to pull rank a little bit in the neighborhood to get the permits and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
And what I took that, like every family has their dynamics, right? And I don't know if it's a cultural thing with Italian families or if it's just this family's dynamic, but look, clearly they have a dynamic where the uncle can shit talk the nephews. Not every family has that where people can just be blunt and be like, hey, this is what it is, swearing at each other. Not every family has that. But sometimes you have, somebody who's an uncle or who's also very much a father figure to people, and there's a different treatment for the younger men and the younger women. And look, I'm sure there's relationships where, you have the uncles or the dads that talk to the sons the exact same way the daughters do, or maybe they put even more on the daughters because they feel like they're the ones who are more emotionally mature, which we see all the time with women and men.
Sydney's being very mature in this episode. Well, Carmy's out here playing around like it's high school.
This one, yeah, clearly the way he talks to Carmy and Richie is just a 180 for like.
Shut the fuck up, Richie!
You're cutting Richie off.
Shut the fuck up!
Before he even got started.
Shut the fuck up! That was great. But yeah, it was so hilarious because he just pulled a complete 180, just like flipping that switch.
Well, and the other thing that I liked, and look, anybody who's had to do any kind of work in the world of construction or getting permits, how, pardon my French, but everything is just a big circle jerk with the city or the neighborhood or whoever you got to go through to get the permits. Oh, you need the electrician. Well, I can't have the electrician till the plumber. Well, the plumber needs this permit. Well, they can't get that permit till the electricity's done. But how can I get the permit when the plumber needs the electrician? It's just one big circular mess. And anybody who's had to, work in a city like Chicago is notorious for, and probably a handful of others, but I like how they throw that in. How, look, opening a restaurant isn't just about throwing money around, kicking up some walls, picking out some plates and a menu, and you're on your way.
Well,
there's so much else that goes into it that's like out of your control. And
a restaurant's going to have a lot of layers too, as well as permits. I mean, it's one thing to just remodel or open some sort of business, but you got of course, liquor licenses, the health department, because you're handling food, all
They're
this.
a C.
Yeah, they're a C right now.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of and I'm sure any small business is going to have a lot of layers as far as permits and stuff like this. But in the restaurant world, but hey, having people who know people certainly helps.
Well, and again, let's not forget when this takes place, when restaurants were being absolutely destroyed in the real world and just shutting left and right and doing everything they could just to stay afloat. I think that's something that, and they did it on the last maybe episode or two, where they remind you of that, where we're at, because it makes all of this that much more devastating with everything they're working
You would have
on.
to, the only thing that I would wonder about this is about the timing of it all. And of course, we say this with the utmost sympathy to anybody who is a restaurant owner or a small business owner during that time, because we know there was a lot of people that closed. But you almost wonder, given the situation they were in, having Uncle Jimmy's money. Okay, so money is, I think that's the interesting thing, and part of the writing of this story is because if they didn't have that money, everything to me would feel so much more dire, right? Like, oh, it's $450. Actually, and they kind of play with that a little bit. Oh, it's $450. It's $550. He's fucking, I can't wait to buy the place. So you just had $100,000 swing. And he gave kind of, this off the cuff comment, but at the end of the day, it didn't look like it really bothered him that much. And I'm wondering if if you had a couple months to open, or, and they're granted 6 weeks here, but maybe it gets pushed back. And during that time frame, if you were like, okay, things are shut down, so maybe there's a little bit less pressure to open if you have
the money
to ride it out, which they're getting from Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? If it was like a normal loan or whatever, and you're like, hey, if we don't open at this time and we can't pay our bills back, we got interest and whatever, we're starting off. You can't start at 5. We're starting off. But during this time frame, because they have the money, I think it makes for a very unique story. And I think that was maybe worked into the writing. Like, how do we get the viewers invested in everything that's happening? How do we create the chaos that's going on, but at the same time not have them watch it with just a sense of like total, like, just everything is so dire,
or unrealism. We're like, okay, they would never last this long.
They wouldn't, with everything that was going on. How are you doing that? Right. And so I think, having a couple people who are like deferred payment, and then a money man behind it who was pretty like, okay, I get it. Let's get shit going. But at the same time, he's not like, yeah, you gotta, you're back. They're not worrying about paying. They're not worrying about paying bills right now. I mean, they're worrying about opening. They're worried about a deadline. He's putting heat on them, but it's not, I think, the same situation that you would see with somebody who was going through, other more traditional forms of financing.
The other thing I like too is they do show us, again, another realistic thing, just how messed up these old buildings can be. And you think you're going to go in and just throw a little paint on the wall, maybe do a little rewiring, and it's like the more you dig, the more it's a mess. And then it's like, God, we should have just bulldozed the place and started over. It would have been cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, especially, and the big thing they had is that they never got the proper permits in the first place.
There were always workarounds around that.
Yeah, I mean, even I worked for an old nightclub, and it's Katsuyana, Route 66, that's on the corner there. And there was a time where, so it was an old movie theater that got turned into a nightclub. It was actually a pretty cool place in its heyday. And the owners had all these big ideas about all this structural stuff they wanted to do. The city came in and was like, slow down, folks. This is an old building, and if we wanted, they basically wanted a rooftop bar. It's a big thing. They wanted a rooftop bar, and the city was like, we're not putting people on top of this building. You're going to have some significant structural changes. So,
which is a prime reason of why we have rules in place.
Well, and the other thing that was a lot of fun in this episode was the whole arc that Tina's had so far, where she goes from not buying into any of it, not wanting to get with the program, not having any respect for Sydney or even Carmy to a certain extent.
Well, those first couple episodes, I think a lot would agree that her character at that point was like, man, I don't know if I can get along with Tina like in real life, kind of perspective.
Well, and like I said,
Now
whether it's right or wrong or Tina's situation that we don't know off screen, like that's one thing. But to see the arc that she's had, and she's getting the compliments at the school, she's doing really well. Oh, and by the way, if cooking doesn't work out, she can always sing somewhere. So that's a little backup plan for Tina. But yeah, that was a fun arc. And then we only had just a little bit of Ibra.
Well, I like the tease that they're kind of doing with Ibra, right? Because it's for me mysterious, right? Because we've seen that there was some pressure when he was last there, right? Of keeping up or whatever it may be, but to actually hear the actual why is what I'm curious about. But I did like how they gave that little tease of him just smoking a 14-foot long cigar.
Yeah. Well, and I think
her doing the phone call to him. And we still didn't get to hear his voice.
No,
it was just
you know what I felt like those two scenes represented? I felt like kind of in the beginning, he was kind of, he's older, distant. Right? Yeah. He's distant. I feel like he was looking back on things, just trying to do a lot of reflection on where he's at. And then with Tina, I felt like it was her like looking in a new direction because they don't give us a lot about her outside life, but you feel like she's very connected to this restaurant, right? And all of a sudden she's out here and she's at a new school, she's enjoying it, she's getting compliments from other people, kind of I want to say like a finding yourself later in life. And then she goes out and she's singing this song and people are loving her, and I feel like her character is a little bit more sheltered, not that social, and I don't know if you guys thought this, but when they were talking about going out later, I'm like, oh my God, this is the scene where she's not getting invited. Because you saw that look on her face, like when other people are talking about, oh, hey, we're just going out for this thing. And like, oh shit, am I not getting invited? And then like, hey, you want to come? Like, there was almost like a hesitancy. She wasn't like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. It was, but then she went there and it was like
intimidating. Almost.
It was, she had to get up there. She did it. People loved her. And it's like, because she said such like that like, just real snappy kind of attitude. She's quick to clap back, and she's just like, wow, like all these people like love me. I've got this great thing going on at school. And I wonder if she's questioning, like, maybe it builds confidence to go back to the restaurant and like just be a better, she got offered the job as sous chef, and maybe it's just confidence building, or maybe it's like, hey, look, I can do so many other things. But we didn't get the full episode about her, but I felt like this is all we needed to really kind of push her story forward.
Well, it gives us good insight, right? Because we could assume that so far her life prior to school was just work and her son, because we got to see her son. And now she's really excelling, to your point. She's found a lot of purpose. She's really crafted. She's really honing in on her skills, which are going to launch and propel her into her next steps, which is basically what she's excited for, especially that moment that Sid gave her a sous chef title.
Yeah.
I feel like the sky's the limit for her. And it I don't know about you two, but I felt like this was a Tina and Carmy mirror of sorts, where they both where Carmy's, again, to me, having happiness, but it's coming at a price, where her happiness is more what she needed. She needed that a little bit to kind of help break up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think all that's completely accurate. And I think the other thing it shows with her and Ibra, I think it shows an example of like retooling yourself later in life. Tina is excelling at it. I think Ibra's unsure. Now, in the scene, I'm not sure, but it looked like he still had like his roll of knives on his back, because when she unrolled hers in the scene when he was at the park, it looked like he had him on his back. So like he was maybe thinking about it. So he had him, but I just think it's dynamic that a lot of people who are a little bit older in life, they're like, okay, am I going to do this? Am I going to retool and scale up, or am I not going to? And am I just like, okay, I'll just get by with what I have and not try to?
That's interesting. I didn't even catch that that's what that was at first, because he obviously, it's been a couple days, but he obviously
thinking about
he left the house with those on. It's not like he just left and was like, fuck it, I don't need to bring these with me. It's like he left with them. And it's like, I think it's weighing on him, and maybe he's questioning his own abilities. Obviously he was struggling and stuff. And
he's like, do I have what it takes?
Do I have what it takes?
Well, yeah, and the doubt that's going through his head, like you guys were saying, I wonder if this is his routine every day, is he gets to a certain point, stops, and has to really try to talk himself in or out of it, whichever way that goes on in his head. Good catch, Quinn, because I did not see that. That changes the whole conversation of like, how many times has he left his house to go there, but then
stopped
50 feet in? He's like, fuck, I can't do this.
And shift. Look, I think the older that we get, the harder shifting routines get as well. You know, when you're in your 20s and in your 30s, and it's like, okay, hey, we're gonna pull a 180 here, like. All right, let's do it. You know, when you get into your you know, I'm assuming he's in his 50s or 60s, and you get to that point where it's like, hey, it's a pretty significant life change. It's like, man, I've been kind of doing the same thing for a while now, and I had my groove. And the tough thing is he's in a spot where he can keep his job with the same people he's used to being around. But I think he wonders, like, are they going to look at me different if I'm not able to keep up with whatever this new direction is?
The restaurant's going to be different
for the restaurant. Things are going to be different. And I'm the oldest one here, and they're all going to change. They're willing to change. Am I going to be able to keep up with the change? And is it going to work for me, or am I going to get left behind? And that was really powerful that they showed him with the tools on, which I totally missed. I guess I hadn't thought of it.
The stogie was there to throw you off, draw your eyes,
just like relaxing. Yeah. But
by the way, I think Claire at the end here, I think it might have been like an uncomfortable minute. I do think she enjoyed seeing that chaos because she knows everyone except Sydney.
She knows the family, so it's not a big
she knows
surprise
everyone
to
except
her.
Sydney. So
which was interesting because he called her Claire Bear, so obviously, that's not something. And then, what's the new guy, Frank? What's Frank like? And like instantly, like,
Frank Castle.
He's asking. He's asking about, she knows his ex, and he's asking about the new guy. So that was a little like, and of course she knew Fac. So. And that creates a very interesting relationship dynamic too, when you have somebody where everybody around you is like, oh, we love her, because then it's like, it's like almost like people just expect you, like, well, why wouldn't you try something with her? Like, I don't think people are going to tell him right now that it's a bad time to get in a relationship because they like her already,
Sydney might.
That's a whole thing,
Piggybacking this restaurant.
But I think she also she realizes that hey, go. You need to go out and have a date. We'll just call it like that. Hey, you know what you need? You need to go have a date because you need to
figure out these napkins. And silverware.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, they made it a point to show us or tell us through Tina, hey, it's 1:30 in the morning.
It's 1:30. Yep.
And again, I'm not saying he shouldn't have this night. But it's just, they're showing us these things, and they're showing the tension in like that rift I was saying between Sydney and Carm, kind of going like this, and then when she needs Carmy's time, he's basically just brushing her off for whatever, and then this does not help in front of Sydney. I don't know. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried.
And I mean, the last thing I'll say is, all joking aside, look. Carmy's been under a pressure cooker, right? Like, he's waking up in the middle of the night, cooking, burning stuff in his apartment. He doesn't even realize it. He had all the stuff with his brother. He was going to the meetings. So like, he's in a pressure cooker, and you do get the vibe that he did need to just have an outlet for a day, because I think we need to remember everything that he's been going through outside of the restaurant. So
she could be great for him, but I don't. I'm just a little worried about both of their schedules. And I think she's great for him, and I think he is what she needs, to be honest. But maybe I'm wrong.
And could have some complications in the relationship. I'm not saying things are going to be perfect.
I'm just saying I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this relationship works.
We'll see. Anyways, we'll find out on the next one. As all of you probably already know, having a lot of fun, probably yelling at your screen, but good to see more Jimmy King. So for Time and Dave,
that dialogue was fantastic.
That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This is Bad Medicine. That was The Bear. Can't wait for the next one.
So Christmas, right?
Yeah,
most wonderful time of the year is on the
That's interesting. It's like gritty. Her hair looks darker too.
Okay, buddy.
Nah.
Oh, that's why it's throwback, different color hair.
Did you guys see the text though? It said, "Come on, stop, guys."
family arguments.
Whose family doesn't get in fights at Christmas? You guys never had your mom tell you ruined Christmas?
Ask somebody if they're okay. They immediately start thinking they're not acting okay. And that immediately makes them start not acting okay.
No one can make anyone else act a certain way.
Doesn't he look so different with that hair? Like I'm so used to seeing him with like more like a crew cut.
So I'm not crazy.
Nobody thinks you're crazy. Nobody said that.
Well, she is.
She's never mind.
And here I am, just in the middle because Carmy's Carmy.
Okay, so then just, let us handle it.
He won't handle it.
No, we won't, exactly. I've heard you ask her 3 times tonight if she's all right. You don't have to ask her every 10 minutes if she's okay. That's not going to help it.
Do you know how much I would love to feel like I
bet
didn't
you would
have
love
to ask
that
her?
very, very much.
Yes, a lot. I would love it a lot.
Sure.
I know some family members like that.
Hey, Mikey, can you come inside and be you real quick? I don't know how to deal with these people.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
It's
Jimmy.
I can hear
Was it Jimmy
Was
or
that Jimmy or
Richie?
Richie? I thought that sounded like Richie.
There's some family shit I should know about?
No, it is not.
Give us a second, all right, cousin? All right.
Yeah, he definitely respected Mike.
Happy you're home, Bear. Kill you to pick up the phone?
Oh, ouch. We know that story.
Carm, will you handle Mom?
Yeah, I'll handle
Mikey, them?
I'm going to handle it. Pray for us.
I know some family members that don't do that. Hey, are you okay? It's just, hey, food's ready. And then they tell you every 5 seconds. It's like, pump the goddamn brakes.
256 weeks to open. No.
I'll show you.
Hey! Burning me here, new person.
Holy shit.
You met me a million
Jimmy!
You met him a million times.
Gosh, her name. God, I know it's
Slippin' Jimmy.
Are you going with me out? Is that like what you're going to do?
Way to handle them.
The star power in this kitchen right now is ridiculous.
I know.
Was the release date, was this an in-season Christmas episode? Like at the time it released, was it around Christmas time?
I don't know.
Folks, you're going to have to let us know on that one.
Yeah, because, sometimes it's just part of the storyline. It could be April or July and it's a Christmas episode, but sometimes,
Or they do it like Ted Lasso.
a little random there. Hey, by the way, you guys get a Christmas episode.
Greatest financial opportunity that baseball cards are back. I'm telling you, buddy. We got a whole box. All we need is $500 to buy a box by eBay.
Oh, just hitting up Jimmy.
How many eggs are there?
Well, there's Kenny and Sammy and Susan, and then Francine, and then and then there's Doug.
A good amount of us.
$1,500 within a couple months.
Time out. Yeah. Hold it so I can slap you. Stupidest idea I ever heard. Merry Christmas.
Do you think he's in?
Was that a business slap?
Yeah.
A couple months to turn 500 into 1,500. Oh, phone numbers written on a list. Wow, that's old school.
Come in. I'm spilling shit everywhere.
Lee! I can't believe the world didn't explode with all the star power here.
And I mean, I love him and everything, but he's gay, I think. And it's tradition.
It's tradition that he's gay?
No. I think I've been doing this morning for.
God,
Why are you asking me 100
so
times?
good? Oh my God.
Might be me.
Just sauce everywhere.
What's for dessert?
No. You brought the cake. Get the out.
You ain't do shit.
Hey there.
Wait.
Yeah. Hey, Carmen.
Yeah.
Stop giving me shit about it.
Just using her hand.
Out. No.
Michael said their skateboards were in here.
You know what? Back off.
Michael said,
They're dressed the same.
can you grab some paper towels from the garage? I didn't just grab my towels. Thank you.
Why are you looking for
Got a little side hustle. Do me a favor. Go
Got a
get
little
some ice
side
from the
hustle.
garage.
That face looked like he was talking to Rick Grimes.
I'm the guy that does food. You're the guy that what? You start 100 different businesses and have zero followers.
Ooh. We're doing that now?
This is why I didn't want to come home. This is why.
No.
Did you say that?
Why would you say you
what's
want to
that
come
time?
back?
Whatever, okay, whatever.
Oh.
Baby.
You're
Okay?
being a
You say the words.
Say the words, Carmen. Come on. Say the words. Just say it.
I love you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, you wanted chaos. Here we go.
it's nice he's back. We get him only once a year. He's fancy for us.
Ouch. These family dynamics are starting to seep through a little bit.
You were saying we got to free up one of the slots in the oven, right?
Other
Yes.
thoughts. So
Okay.
then we take the artichokes out. So then I need you to put the branzino on the top.
Look at how full that pot is. It's like right at the top.
And don't forget to stir the gravy.
Oh my God.
It's like right at the top.
Threw up all over my sweater. Is it okay I borrowed a roll?
Oh, of course. You know what? It looks so pretty on you. You should keep it.
What is she from?
Hey, Riri, get your fucking ass in here and get Tim some brioche.
Oh, it's on the ceiling?
Why is Why is at me like Why is
That much food and shit around everywhere, and like a mess is gonna happen.
She's all right. She's a little
Hey,
nauseous.
gentlemen, take
She's
care
a little
of
bit
her.
nauseous.
Gentle.
Actually,
Oh, that's rich.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Do you want to go lay down upstairs in my bed?
Nice.
oh, thanks, Steve. Not sweet of you.
You got a little green on you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You know what? Go lay down.
You want a Sprite or something?
This-
Go up.
Okay, I'll
I'm gonna get you a Sprite.
All right.
Want anything
This
else,
is
babe?
usually when Diamond Dave exits the room
I
to get
was-
some silence.
I was gone 10 minutes ago.
Are we out of Sprite?
We don't have Sprite.
We don't have Sprite?
Ma, it's fine, cousin. I got it.
All right.
Yo.
Oh, dumping it out. Yeah.
Timers are going
No,
off.
I know.
Carmen,
It's
need
fine.
you.
No.
We did see her doing some shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Sprite. Yeah.
You pop me.
Yeah.
Sure, you're good.
Listen,
Oh no, she did it.
just stop.
How the fuck do you know how to make
You know
Sprite?
how he knows how to make Sprite? Because he's a big-time chef.
Oh,
That's how.
That's how I know.
Daddy, I
I forgot.
Thank you for asking. Thank you.
Oh, some resentment a little bit.
There's so much happening.
Just saying, her seven fishes legend is not even close. There's sevens all over the Bible.
Oh, more drinks.
Was that Carmy making Sprite?
I said move the fucking pot.
Here's the pot, and it's fucking moving, and it's going right over here.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. I'm sorry. I just need a second. I just need to go look at this.
Oh, you know you can
This is
you can just order pizza, right?
Cousin,
No. Did you tell?
what?
Oh, thank God we're out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Don't be a mobile
What?
fuck.
I'm not
Just
being a
don't.
Mopey.
That's what happened. The mother came off like a librarian.
Oh, Jesus, Richie.
Bro, this is a once in a million opportunity for you to score with a woman that's stacked physically and mentally.
Homie, you're having a child.
What about Napa? Yeah, hoping.
I just feel like you're breaking my balls. That's what you're doing. I don't understand why you always do that. Like, why are you like that?
But she's hot now.
Fucking Richie.
Excuse me. In here. Please tell him who.
Oh, John.
John Mulaney.
Yeah.
She's a deeply good person. I can see why you're in love with her.
I'm not in love with.
So I had all those drawings.
That's what I'm talking about, though. That's what I'm talking about.
May I say?
John.
You wanted chaos, Diamond Dave.
That was the last episode.
Don't let him go and like you.
Uh-oh. Mom's
Stop. Like you.
The fucking buzzer's going off.
We're not done with this Claire Bear.
Break my balls.
No, I think it's just a big misunderstanding.
Harm. This is a good thing.
Yo, dude, can you just calm down?
This
a
guy's
little?
like the sense of reason and all this madness.
Holy shit.
Oh, so
Commercial
there's-
break.
So there's that.
Hi.
Silence.
Carmy made this for you.
What do you mean you made it for me?
He made it for you. He's like a goddamn pop machine, this guy. We're trying to hook him up with Claire Bear, loosen him up a little bit.
With Claire?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? She's so nice.
Are you still mad at me?
No. Hey, did you go look at the place?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think?
Richie didn't look at anything.
I think it's expensive.
But it's nice. And schools are nice. Walk to school.
Don't worry, in the future, you're going to be with a guy named Frank.
Yep.
That timing is uncalled for.
Hey, I didn't make this reality up for them.
Do you think that she'll like us?
I hope so.
Me too.
Just gotta not be like our parents, you know.
Well, you're not like a psycho vampire.
Alcoholic.
It's like,
Vindictive.
no offense.
No.
No offense.
Oh my.
Am I squishing you?
No, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Oh, how heartbreaking.
Ouch.
And now we know where they're at now. It's like, they really used to love each other at one point.
They did.
The upside of barf is that you get some peace and quiet.
That is true. Get to be away from all those psychos downstairs. Do you think Donna's gonna kill me if I throw up on her robe?
I don't think she'll notice.
Just gonna say that same thing. Oh, is this? Oh, I thought she was gonna puke. Wow, they really were in love with each other.
I love you so much.
Well, we'll have to find out what happened.
Uncle Frank.
Is that a leopard or is it a cheetah?
A jaguar, isn't it?
That's a leopard. We're in Donna's bedroom. It's not gonna be a cheetah.
I think it was a cheetah.
And I gotta go back down. I'll come back and check on you in a few minutes.
Back to the chaos.
Merry Christmas.
You know, this is.
Christmas.
Is it no doubt?
The notes.
Is this Gwen Stefani?
Oh man, are you rage baiting? I can't.
No, didn't it sound like the Beats?
No, it sounds like Wisconsin's own.
I got this.
No,
I got
it's
this.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Here. Neil.
The Bodines, dude.
Oh, I thought Steve Miller.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't know the Bodines.
Buy it, and I'm going to lease it out. It's a piece of shit. the guy doesn't have a realtor. Hey.
Appreciate it. I got it handled.
Hey, but everybody wins, you know?
Yeah. Nobody
We make a deal. I make a deal.
wins.
Oh, slipping Jimmy. Always trying to make a deal.
So, guys, are we really doing this again?
I'm cleaning up a mess here.
Yeah, you are, Miss Lee.
Oh, you know what, Michael? That's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
Michael!
What happened to the Christmas spirit in this house?
I just wanted to talk to you about that thing from earlier. The job thing.
Oh, the job from earlier.
Come on, don't be in it. I'm about to have this kid. No, I don't want to be going home with my hands covered in grease trying to change diapers and stuff. You could probably use some help. I've been looking. You're somebody that knows something. And
Bill Murray, because he's funny.
They're doing the Bill Murray bit.
Yeah.
And I've never had a mentor. I've never had an uncle.
And I am neither of those things.
If you teach me, I'll be there. And you can trust me.
You want me to teach you things?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, business stuff.
Business stuff.
We want a job. I get it. I'm reading you.
He just loves with him.
Yeah.
You're a good kid.
Oh, he meant that.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
You too, face.
I can't believe they hit us with some Bodines. I don't know if I've ever heard Bodines in a TV series.
God, Richie is so different 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Chanel.
Sarah. There
Your
it
daddy
is. Sarah
paid these matching
Paulson, right?
Yeah, she was in American Horror Story.
Yeah, Cole's cash.
Gold Cash!
Yes!
What a pop!
Cole's Cash made it in the bear.
Francie's a face, though.
Totally. I mean, absolutely. She's nice, though. Yeah, I know.
She's nice.
Is New York City the best?
It's the best. You know, it's just like you're alive, and then you come here and you're dead, you know.
Oh.
Sorry, Chicago.
Well, hometown, not Chicago. Or maybe it is Chicago.
Do you think Donna's going to do something crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wonder how much of this was just improv by these actors, just letting it rip. Like, here's the situation, go.
I mean, the kitchen scene where they're all yelling at each other. How do you even script all that?
Do you know what's really fucking crazy? Is when you're trying to cook and people just they pour into the kitchen.
Is this a passive-aggressive way
Oh,
of you asking me to
empty
leave?
bottle.
It is an aggressive way.
Is it a passive aggressive? No, it's an aggressive
When
aggressive
you're
way.
slurring your words.
Hot when you're slurring your words. Jesus, Jimmy.
To remind me, remember that the bread isn't. No, it wasn't the bread. It was the peppers. Peppers.
Oh no, the way they're zooming in on those timers, man. It's like literally a time bomb.
The peppers are cooking. And shit, the potatoes. The potatoes are going to go in just to warm up again.
Okay, be careful. Don't burn yourself.
Well, like she said, nobody.
Yeah.
You pick a number 1 through 6. Again, 5. Take 5. You got 10 dice here, okay? You roll it 13 times.
Oh my God. I hate
That's where you're wrong. No, I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
you are.
I
You
tried-
take 10 dice and the first person to get 26.
No, I taught you how to play the game.
You didn't teach me how to.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes.
It's John Mulaney.
I've never learned how to play bar dice at all. And anytime somebody tries to explain it to me, I give up. Because it sounds like this every time.
Do I have access to $500?
Yeah.
I absolutely do.
Great. That's perfect. That's
great.
We're just buying boxes of
lot
baseball
of boxes
cards
of cards.
and we're flipping.
And there's one box on
Baseball
eBay. My
cards.
alerts are going.
I'm going to give you the $500. Hold on. Because whatever you do with that is going to be very interesting to me. Yeah. I actually, my dad had a Roberto Clemente from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Of course.
Rookie card. But Michelle and I, we tossed it when we moved.
What are you?
That's the stupidest thing you've ever done.
Behind glass.
Do you know what you could get for that right now? $125.
$125,000?
$125.
Fuck.
I like seeing you guys every year. You deliver.
What is that?
You deliver, he said.
I want to use that line to some of my family. You deliver.
You guys ever seen Mulaney's stand-up? Oh, it's great.
God, I thought my family was at holidays, guys.
Well,
holy shit.
It's not over yet, Dave.
Yeah,
I thought when I was back I could work with you, right? At the spa. We could talk about the shop because I've been learning a lot of shit, and I don't know, I feel like I got some ideas.
The place is no good, Carmy. It's a nightmare. Like, trust me, I'm doing you a favor. Like, I'd love to hear your ideas. I would.
well, he's not wrong.
I got you some. I'm gonna give it to you.
Boy, you got me a present.
Yeah, I got you a present. Just one second.
Look at his face.
Look at his face. Oh, was he in tears right there?
Is this where he made the decision to give him the money in the restaurant?
I mean, before I should give me like
It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Slept on a boat.
Like Marcus
Invisible
slept on a
cat.
boat. And the invisible cat. All the stuff Marcus did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a home run.
Yeah, out of the park.
Out of the park.
All right, go ahead.
Makes sense now why Carmy and he saw CB and everything, which we kind of put that together, but there it is.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit rough, but I don't know. It's something.
No, man, that's perfect.
We could do this, you know?
Yeah. Let it rip.
Ah, there it is. Let it rip.
The things are correct.
Oh, look at these.
Look what is John telling us?
Jeez. Whoa.
He knew he was in deep shit and Carm.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Easy there, Shane.
Oh.
Randall's not in the barn. Walking Dead.
Oh, what a scene. Man, John is such a legend.
All right, Ted.
Gosh, I remember neighbors having pictures like that in their house. Just the most gaudy shit.
Not together, yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you, darling?
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
this is
but
one of
then
the-
And then
what
she
to do.
said again,
5 years ago, dude. It's not like the 80s.
Looks like the 90s.
256 weeks,
Yeah, I
dude.
suppose.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, 4
17,
years.
18.
Yeah.
Well, you just said that you wanted to fight her, so I asked if perhaps it was you that was.
are you listening? I am not the
She's the
That is a fact.
and you go around roll.
That is also a fact.
Bing bong, what are you guys talking about?
Bears.
Oh, 85, 41, 63. Where are we at?
No, the animal.
Oh, Mongo.
Good old Bears stats right there for you folks.
We are talking about an actual animal, not a baseball player.
Baseball player.
Oh no, Donna.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, it's just some crazy person yelling.
I'm gonna go blend in.
Don't do that. Go ahead. There's a garlic bulb and a cross by the door. Just don't make eye contact.
Be careful.
Sure, she could use an extra pair of hands in there.
This is probably gonna go real bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Steven.
No.
Oh, Richie. Oh, why spreading the butter with the hands?
You know, some folks did do that. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Mom, I got it. I got
To do everything for everyone. No one licks a finger to help.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm just gonna go upstairs and get Dad's gun, and I think I'm just gonna blow my brains out, and then you guys can make dinner because I don't think anyone can miss me.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take this out.
Oh,
no.
that buzzer.
I'm gonna take this out.
Oh no.
Will you hug me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh God.
Neil, it's fine.
Oh no.
Well, where was Mikey going with the blanket there?
Well, no, we like you have.
Plastic on the furniture yet?
Chill out or let us
You want
tell
me
the story. Anyways,
You sold the car, and then at the end, you find the horse.
good for you, Lee. That's
Because I cut off the story that you've told a million times. Why don't you finish a business plan?
Oh.
What's going on here?
I was talking shit.
Yeah, what's Jagoff?
this Jagoff.
We got a tuna casserole delivery
Oh,
from
it's
the...
Pete.
Oh wow.
Speaking of Jack.
What? You're so.
The joy in Uncle Jay's face.
Hey, whoa. What is that? It's 7 fishes.
I know
Pete,
it. They didn't
this would
communicate.
make 8 fishes. That would make us assholes, right?
Told him.
Swing and a
Why are you
miss.
doing this to me? Don't let her see it.
I didn't know because.
Happy to see you.
Oh man, just
Good, mate.
Is that?
Pete tries so hard.
I can't show up empty-handed.
Stinks.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Maybe somewhere.
I understand you were just trying to be nice.
Good lights in the neighborhood this year.
Same as last year.
Do the Andersons still live on the corner there? They're doing it up. They died.
Jesus.
Jeez, Lee.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you. You've been running around like crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This episode is a lot.
You want to come stay with me for like a couple of days in New York? Just like, I think it's really important for you to keep your head in the game, you know? I got a couple of restaurants. I mean, I'm an idiot about this shit, but I think they're very good.
Ooh, got a couple in New York.
I'll try.
I'll try.
She knew what that meant. Yep. Her face. Her face said it all. She didn't even see any words.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Keeps going.
Can we get a check-in on Donna?
I think a banana's about all I can handle right now.
Maybe about all I can handle too, since it's getting dark.
Okay. That's a tee up for something bad at this dinner table.
Sitting at the kitty table.
The old kitty table.
It's like Clark Kent.
Oh, this is. You guys got a bad feeling?
Well, we haven't seen
yeah.
Donna for a minute.
I'm such an asshole. I wanted to say thank you. Yes.
No. Babe.
Oh.
Richard, shut the up. I'm talking to Tiffany. I know, but we were just saying.
He told her that.
Yeah, he's a sure thing.
I was just gonna thank you for giving Richie a job.
Told you I give him a job.
Yeah, he told me that you gave him a job.
Okay, look.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the truth, all right? I mean, you know, big fan of this guy. I believe in him. I do.
Do you say that in every?
Oh, boy.
Which is precisely why I gave him a fucking job, right?
What a save.
Oh, Jimmy with the save.
All right? Right, Richard?
What a fucking holiday save.
And I promise you, I will not say a word. We really appreciate you.
And I appreciate you too.
What a fucking save. Wow.
Jimmy King coming through.
Crown me, Jimmy King.
Oh, no.
Can I pick? Do you care?
Oh, guys.
Yeah, she'll be here. She'll just be a minute. Yeah.
Where is Donna? Oh,
here we go.
I was thinking the worst case scenario on this.
What's up, Mom?
Okay, she's just in the kitchen. Having a minute.
She is,
Yeah, she's just in the kitchen.
I don't think I can do this by myself anymore. I make things beautiful for them. No one makes things beautiful for me.
Ooh. Damn.
Why don't you give me your hand? We'll go sit.
No,
Go sit.
okay.
Come on, Mom. Come on.
I'll go in a minute. I'll be there in a minute. I said go.
Oh, boy.
Go. I'm good. Go. Go sit.
Boy, Jamie is just destroying this. Just putting on a clinic.
Why are you treating me like a child? Do we have a problem?
Oh, my. Oh, my. We're getting...
Do we have a problem, Carmen? Anthony?
This is just somebody who's had way too much alcohol.
Have a problem.
Way too
What
much
a
alcohol.
switch.
Yeah.
That's why Sugar was pouring it down.
Yep. This roller coaster Donna's taking us on is
this whole
it's a
episode.
little too real to life, gentlemen.
Go sit down.
Man, they even did the details of the cigarette markings by her finger. 'Cause she's just been firing back heaters all night. So much detail.
There's a lot going on with Donna.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You feeling okay?
I'm good. You want to say grace?
I don't know, cousin. This motherfucker gonna cut me off? Depends. Is it a grace we've heard a million times before?
Okay.
Oh, my.
Would you like to say grace, my friend?
Can I please not?
Okay, so then I'm going to ask the same question I ask every year, which is what the hell is the point of 7 fishes? I don't get it.
Oh, I know the answer. Well, it's biblical. There's 7 fishes, and also by the manger, right? There's Dutch oven potatoes that burned the living shit out of me earlier.
No.
Holy
You
shit.
throw a fork at me? I did. That's the thing, Lacey, because you see what you did, right? You already did that. You remember you already bitched about the Dutch oven. You see, you did that before.
Michael.
Mike, just don't throw fucking forks at people. Don't throw forks at people. It's a rule. It's a rule. It's a rule. Hey, fat. Using your fork.
Yeah, I need it, Mike. I need to borrow it.
Please.
I just need to borrow for 1 second. Mikey, please.
Lee, Michael. I'm just gonna borrow it for a second. I just need it for 1 second.
Come on, dude.
Yo.
Michael. Hey, Michael.
Michael. See what I did? I threw the
Michael.
fork. Tiff.
Please.
No. You're scaring the normals. This is fine. This is nothing. This is
Scaring the normals. You're scaring the normals.
See, I can throw forks because this is our father's house. Mike, right? Rich, Lee. my father's house.
We have lifted off.
Okay, you got everyone's attention. So go ahead, tell us a story we've all heard a million times already. Tell a story about how you're living with your mom and you're borrowing money off of her and any other sucker who'll listen to your bullshit.
Lee, shut the fuck up.
You're one of the suckers, Jimmy. I'm sorry. I've told him. I told him not to listen to you. I told him not to help. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine because this guy's nothing and he's nobody. And I know you're scared and you're afraid, aren't you, Michael? And Michael, I don't know what the
Holy
fuck
shit.
you're on, but whatever it is, if you can hear me through the fog, throw another fork at me, you're gonna get fucking rocked.
Wow.
Hey, Petey. I think I could just borrow that for 1 second. I just want
Michael, please don't do this. Michael, hey. I love you.
I love you too, Shug.
He's doing it.
Is he gonna stick him in the eye with that thing?
I'm sorry. I giggle when I get nervous.
No, Steve. Do not apologize for that. You fucking giggle. Fucking giggle. Fucking enjoy this. This is fun.
Michael, there's other people at the table. I need you to calm down. You're being a bit of an asshole.
Thank you, Uncle Jay. I'm fine.
We're escalating even more.
I was looking.
Yeah, well, you're being a fucking asshole, too.
Thank you for that, too, Uncle Jay.
You fucking throw it.
Yeah.
You throw it or put it down.
You bite, Lee? Is that what you do?
Hey, for fuck's sake, your mother been working for fucking days, making this meal. Have some respect.
Here you go.
Sit down.
Sit down. Oh, what you looking at? I throw it. I didn't throw it. You fucking flinched. Look. You did it again, you fucking...
Throw it. I'm not on anything. I flinch. My brain's connected to my
Oh.
nerves. You monster.
Yeah, I'm a monster, Lee. You're a fucking monster. Nobody...
With your big fucking mouth. Fucking throw it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, fucking throw it. Make it about you. Make Christmas about you. Hey, you're such a tough guy. Throw the fucking fork. You're nothing. You're nothing.
Where's Mom?
You are nothing.
Holy shit, that's just ringing through his head.
Yeah.
You're nothing.
Oh, there she is.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, Donna, you made the save of the century.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, she did.
Stevie's about to say grace, Mom.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't have to say the thing, okay?
It's great that we're all together and healthy, I think.
I think.
Physically very sick. I'm so grateful for this beautiful meal.
There you go, thanking Donna.
What an incredible job Donna did. And I could hear in there, it sounded very hard, and it's just gorgeous. And is he still holding the fork?
Sure is.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone's asking what is the seven fishes? And I think I know what my definition is as soon as I think of it. It's a chance to be together and to take care of each other. And there's seven fishes, which means you have to make seven entirely different dishes. And that takes a lot of time. I think spending that time and using that time on the people that we love is how we show them that we love them. Tonight, we're gonna eat seven fishes, which is absurd.
He's hitting a decent amount of points here.
Yeah, Stevie is doing it.
And we only get to do this tonight one
Still
time.
has the fork.
Thank you for having me every year at this. I very much look forward to this. And I love you. I'm very in love with Michelle. I'm not gay like you guys asked a lot.
He does a stand-up bit about that.
You guys have been so kind to me. You let me hang out with you every holiday. I don't have a family like this. I'm really grateful that you make space for me at this table and you make time for me on the holidays. May God bless us and keep us safe. And please give Michael the strength not to throw that fork. Amen.
Steve!
The way they were still able to work some comedy into that.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, Donna. It doesn't.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So beautiful.
So gorgeous. Yeah, thanks, Cindy.
We love you so much. We love you. You okay?
Oh, my God. Oh, Natalie. Rose Berzato.
She asked it.
Do you know how much I fucking hate when you ask that? Do you ask the rest of these people if they're okay? No. Do I not look okay, Natalie?
Not really.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you, Michelle. Did I not just bust my ass all day for you motherfuckers?
I didn't mean it like that.
This
Oh, we're here.
is beautiful. Am I okay? Am I okay? Are you motherfuckers okay? Are you okay, Lee? You didn't do shit! This is fucking gorgeous. Fuck you!
Oh.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you're not going to handle that.
That's the worst I've ever seen her.
Mike.
Oh.
fucking piece of shit!
Oh, here we go.
What the fuck?
Just drove the car through the house.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Open the door! Ma, open the door! Open the door! Ma! Ma!
Some symbolism there, huh, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Put a fork in it. It's done.
It is done.
That was
incredible.
First off, I want to know, folks, how real that felt to you. If doesn't, I'm not even asking what level. Like, I'm sure at least the majority of folks have experienced some kind of family gathering. Not even around holidays, just at some point. I'd like to know if you just experienced it. Just say heard, Chef, if you did. But you don't have to give details. So I'm just curious. That felt a little too real for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was wild. Look, an absolute look. Let's the scenes itself were wild and incredible, but I have to absolutely give credit to the guest stars on here: Jamie Lee Curtis, Jon Bernthal, Bob Odenkirk, John Mulaney, and I'm sorry, I don't know and Sarah Paulson, of course. I don't know who played Richie's wife, but everybody just absolutely destroyed this. And I do want to know, maybe you folks know in the comments, how much of this was ad-lib, because it had to be. There is no way. I can't imagine you could script that and have all these lines written for, okay, this is when you say, help me with the fucking fish, and this is where you say, dump out the wine, whatever. There's no way that I can't imagine you could write a script that. I think you would just come in and be like, look, guys, you're all professionals here. This is going to be absolute chaos. This is the mindset that everybody's in. And I think that's probably the way you do it. You just would explain the mindset of
here's your situation.
Where the characters are and what they're going through. And this is the tension between the individuals. This is Mikey's tension with Lee, et cetera. And I think you build on that because, look, there's been episodes of shows and movies that are incredibly well acted, and we've done, you guys know, we've done a bunch of them on the channel. But I think
Jacobs was the actress.
Jillian Jacobs was Tiff. Okay, I just think for a TV show that we've done on here, and look, we've done some monster TV shows on here, but I think you'd struggle very hard to find one that delivers this level of acting and the unease that the audience is put in, and you're just waiting for something to happen. And this is up there with one of the best episodes of television ever, I think. And just from a standpoint of the feeling that it evokes in the audience, I think you'd be hard pressed. Like, look, there's been some legendary shows that have some legendary episodes, but for my mind, the performances in here were like nothing I've seen on television. We've done a number of shows. Jamie Lee Curtis was an absolute beast in this, just flat out delivered. And it's like she just keeps getting better, at least from the stuff we've seen and the stuff I've seen her in. She seems to be just getting better and better and better the more roles that she's taking on later in her career. And it's so impressive. So awesome. And we got to see Jon Bernthal in a role that, he's kind of had the unhinged sort of role before, but not where he's like really kind of like tortured the way he was here, and he's breaking down when Carmy hands him the picture. I've never seen him in a role like that before. Maybe he's had it. I've seen him in some, other serious stuff, but not like this. So again, just awesome having Bob Odenkirk on here. I have a hard time seeing him as anybody except Jimmy McGill. Of course, he did Nobody, and that was a lot of fun. But again, the way that he's able to deliver, and the way they all deliver in their own unique ways, it's just like, man, that you're in for a ride when these pros show up to work and they just flat out deliver. And that's what everybody was in this scene, in this episode rather, just an absolute pro. And the emotion, all that. I gotta believe, for like you said, Diamond Dave, I've guaranteed, I think I can safely say, I can guarantee that there's some folks out there who this episode probably hit a little too close to home, and I can imagine it was probably hard to watch for a lot of folks, just because you get that type of chaos with the holidays, when family comes together, when there's friction, when there's animosity between people, and I've never seen it played better than what it was here. Absolutely incredible. I gotta stop there because I'll go on and on. This was, like I said, the pros getting it done.
I don't even know how to just like absorb this film rather. Well, it's an hour long. This episode. I agree with you. Like, I'm wondering, and I'd like to watch some behind the scenes of this particular episode, because it's like you can't imagine like that line for line, this stuff was scripted. And we hear about, some of the top actors having some leeway to ad-lib certain times. And sometimes it works out great. And sometimes, we've heard of directors being like, no, just do the line. Let's do the line. But there was so much emotion here, and it was so raw that, you just feel like it was like, this is kind of your lines. Just go with it. Do what you do best. In the lines that, where it got aggressive with Jamie Lee Curtis, Bob Odenkirk, Jon Bernthal. I mean, just tremendous actors and actresses, where you feel like, let them do what they're best at, and what they've literally, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis has been doing it for decades, and, and John and Bob a little bit less maybe, but I mean, they're phenomenal at what they do. And it was so raw. It was so real. So, my Christmas is growing. So, and I've shared this on the channel a lot. If you're newish to the channel from the Bear, I'm pretty transparent with some of the stuff with my family, and, when it's relevant to the film. So my mom was bipolar growing up, and I watched a lot of just say experimental medication. In the 80s they called it manic depression, so it was diagnosed a little bit different than it is today, and I feel like they were using all sorts of different medications to try to treat it, and basically some turned you into a zombie, and if you got off them you were up and down. So our family Christmases were, we always kind of joked that they were messed up with the kids, and Thanksgiving. And it comes from a similar place here. My mom never drank. There was no alcohol issues. There was no verbal abuse ever from my mom like this. So it wasn't anything even close to this. But I think the similarities lay in that there's a lot of pressure, I think, on whoever job it is. And a lot of times I think this role falls upon the mothers to make a day perfect for their kids and for their family. And I'm not going to speak for other families, but what always seemed to happen at every holiday, and we have a running joke with me and my brothers and sisters, like, who's going to ruin Christmas this year? I don't know if she ever actually said, you've ruined Christmas to anybody, but it's like the implications that things were ruined. It was every year when I was growing up, whether we were late to go to grandma's or, even as we were adults, somebody forgot to bring something over. Somebody ruined Christmas every year to the point where it was a running joke. And again, I think so much of it came from the pressure on one person to make things perfect for everybody else, not realizing that everybody else didn't need it to be perfect, right? And everybody else is willing to help. And this was super real. I'm not going to pretend for a minute like things were this bad at my house. One, because I don't want to downplay what people have been through like this. And two, I don't want to ever like try to paint this picture of my mom being like this. But a lot was similar. How can we help? Just leave it alone. Okay, well, and then 2 minutes later, I have to do everything. It was like, okay, well, we just all offered to this is like I said, there's some things to the level not familiar, but some things that were very familiar. The offering to help, and then the complaining about nobody willing to help. That was Christmases around my house from probably as young as I can remember to maybe my mid-20s when we started just having Christmas at at my brother's house or my sister's house. Well, we'll do Christmas at our house this year. And then, my sister just takes care of it. And, she'll yell at her husband a few times, but it's at a much lower level.
As you get older, people start to have their own families.
But I think the kids, start to, once the kids all have their own houses and stuff like that, well, we'll do it at our house this year. And it takes that pressure off. But the pressure was very real. And so there was a lot of, and then at the end of the day, you hope everything kind of calms down and fizzles out, and like everybody just like forgets it and tries to, like the scene where she came to the table, it was like, okay, everything's good, and you just hope like that's when everything goes good.
Steve saved
super.
He did until she asked, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, super relatable. And the funny thing about the "Are you okay?" is he brought that up very early in the day. Don't ask that. And she kept saying it, and it's like that's relatable too, because like at some point. God, it hits very close to home. Like at some point, you have to you can't be the problem solver. You have to just let people who are like that, you have to let them go through their range of emotions. That's how it was with my mom. You had to just let her go through her emotions. That I need help, I don't need help. You just let me. You almost have to just be like, you just let me know. If you say out to do something, just let me know. But she kept asking over and over, "Are you okay?" And Jon Bernthal's character said, or Mikey said, "Don't do it. Just don't ask if you're okay, because then somebody has it." And she just kept doing it over and over and over. And I feel like it came from the right place, because she wanted to be like, she was putting like, I have to be the caretaker role for mom.
So
Mom's
it's like a reaction.
Mom's going so far off the rails that she has to say, "Are you okay?" But like when you see it bothering somebody, like at some point, it's like, yeah, you have to stop. And that was relatable as well, because some people just can't I think we've all been there with family, like just leave it alone.
Like doing well, what's wrong? Come on, tell me
just
what's
leave
wrong.
it, just leave it alone. And so the show was, the episode was relatable. But here's the crazy thing about the writing of this episode is they had that going on, but they had so much else going on. They had the story about the relationship between Mikey and Carmy. And Mikey's like, "Dude, why don't you open up and tell me things?" So we learned that Carmy's inability to talk, like when we started off in season 1, it was Sugar going to Carmy, like, "You need to open up, you need to talk, and she was adamant, "You need to go to this therapy thing, you need to go to the Al-Anon thing and talk to people." And now we have Mikey saying to him, like, "Why don't you talk to me? Why don't whatever?" And so we saw that side of the relationship between Mikey and Carmy, and how powerful was that when Carmy stepped away and Mikey like broke down. And I think that was supposed to represent, he knew that the restaurant was shit. He was into some bad stuff. Of course, it got brought up at the table about Mikey borrowing money. And I don't think Mikey had the heart to tell Carmy, like, I can't bring you into this business because I've got the whole thing so messed up and I don't want you in my mess. So we had that. Then we get the story between Richie and his wife. Like, they're pregnant, they're expecting a baby. He wants to do better for himself. He wants to get out of the restaurant. Of course, it's never explicitly said, or at least it hasn't been up to this point, but I think, can we say that it's some organized crime that Uncle Jimmy's involved in, that he's got this sort of money, the Chicago Mafia, whatever it is, some organized crime. And so Richie's asking for a job, but we had a very raw moment with him and his wife where, she's asking him, "What about this neighborhood?" And he's like, "It's expensive." And look, there's
when she asked if he looked at it, you could tell.
You could tell he did. No, but look, there's a lot of, and I don't just want to say there's a lot of guys who have been in this situation. There's a lot of families who have been in this situation where you want to do something better for the sake of your family, and it's just not within reach financially. And there's this guilt that lays on your shoulders, like, how can I do better for my family? What can I do better? And it shows that Richie was trying. Like, he's thinking about, because look, nothing will make you question the direction of your life like finding out you're having a kid, right? Like, nothing makes you question the direction of your life like that. And we see that, that's where Richie's at, but we saw a very vulnerable side of him almost.
Well, and he's had those insecurities.
And he's had those
forever, and now it makes sense where they
and
came
he
from.
Went to,
we had that talk with Carmy about not being kicked out or whatever. It all comes from.
And when he went to Uncle Jimmy and was talking to him, and Jimmy, you could tell, was like, I don't know what you want me to do here. Like, I don't know what sort of job exactly. Or maybe like it almost would be a protection thing. Like, this is what I do. I don't want you to do what I do, which is interesting because there's a lot of times as adults that we make decisions for ourselves because this is what we have to do. And you don't necessarily want other people to follow in your own footsteps. And you have to imagine with something maybe like organized crime, like, hey, this is what I do. Well, this is how I make my living. This is how I make money. This is what I know. This is what I do. But, you know, and some like, hey, you provide a you know, an opening for something similar to family or friends. And some people might not want them to do what you do. But I think he just didn't want to talk about it at Christmas. But then, you know, when we got that moment at the table where, and he said, yeah, you're a good kid as he walked away. The moment at the table, like, what a save by Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell he really cares about Richie, and he's got his best interest in mind. You know, so they give us all this super, super heavy stuff, and then they still manage to work in levity in this episode with FAC and the baseball cards and like $500. He's like, do you have five? He's like, yes, I'm 43. As an adult, I have access to $500.
Well, the
I have access to $500. He's like, I'm going to give it to you just because I want to see what you do with it. I want updates. They're like, we could turn 500 into 1,500 in a month, 3 months, 6 months, which like, look, you get to this age, and it's certainly not to say, especially in today's day and age, that 500 isn't, you know, a lot of money for a lot of people, and 1,500 even more so. But to turn 500 into $1,500 and baseball cards, we're going to sell baseball cards.
Well, and the irony of having a stand-up comedian, John Mulaney, be in that role where he's kind of being a little bit of the levity and the humor, I thought was very.
It worked well. I just, you know, guys, I've said it before over and over, all the way through these first two seasons, that we've gotten such incredible acting, but the writing, and we've said that before. Look, we've watched some great TV shows and films where we've had incredibly talented people. I think one of the lowest rated films we've ever done on this channel had Christian Bale in it, which I think is arguably one of the best actors and most dynamic and most range of an actor you'll ever see. And I don't think he was given the best script, right? And we've seen maybe some subpar. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
And I think we've
definitely wasn't the prestige.
I think we've seen, you know, some stories that we didn't necessarily love the most, but like, wow, what performances, or, you know, Diamond Dave especially doing so much of the brunt of the heavy lifting on the back end of this channel. We like, oh, the videography was here, the cinematography was here, and so that helps. But the writing of this show, I really think it's really, as far as I'm concerned, on its own level as far as TV series. I mean, we've watched some really good TV series that has had some really good writing, but I honestly, I'm having a hard time trying to think of anything where the writing was at the level that it is for The Bear. There's been entertaining shows where I think, hey, we just watched something that was really entertaining. You know, we finished Ted Lasso recently, and I thought Ted Lasso was very, very high level writing. But the depth here is just, I think, is really standalone.
Yeah, what an episode. I'm glad it happened because we get a small peek into what family life was like for Carm, Natalie, and Mikey, right? Seeing it was definitely uncomfortable because, like I said, there's, like you, Dave, there was moments. I'm not going to say this, I've experienced everything in here, but I have experienced moments. Of course, one of the moments is I never get any help. Well, can I help? No, I don't. Get out of here. It's like, okay, well, you can't have it. Which way do you want it? You don't say you don't get help when we offer. It's just one of those family things that's happened at least once, twice, maybe 10 times for some, right? But experienced it nonetheless. The drinking, definitely probably experienced that too many times, more than I care to talk about for some. And again, I know it's the holidays are big time realistic situations where families get together, and some families, some friends even just kind of strategize in the way they're like, hey, you can't talk about politics. You can't talk about what happened to Aunt auntie over here.
whatever.
Don't even mention what happened to uncle over here.
Don't feed this guy drinks.
Yup.
Or whatever
So
it might
yeah,
be.
stay away from grandpa over here. Make sure grandma doesn't hear this about sister today. You know, there's all that strategizing going on because maybe there was whatever dilemma or whatever situation or whatever's happening in today's world where we do not want to bring that up because then I have to fire back, or hey, we got to bail because this is going to get off to the deep end over here, just kind of like we saw here. Again, I like that we got to see at least Richie in a different light where he was actually in love and where he was in certain situations calm, and it felt like his delivery in the way he chose words was different 4 years ago versus now, where I get it. You know, he's maybe not in the right spot in life and he just does not give a fuck how he delivers anything, or at least he tries in certain situations, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a guy who tried to do everything, and him and his wife still split up. He hardly ever sees his kid, and he tried to do everything right, and it still didn't work out. So, how many Fs do you have left to give?
Right. Well, and then how? I mean, we can put a puzzle together, right? But now I'm visually wanting to see the rest of how that story played out. Uncle Jimmy, he's still a firecracker. He loves fucking with you. That's for sure. And it almost like he enjoys the little bit of, I'm going to lack for a better term right now, power that he kind of has because of the money.
Yeah, like everybody
People
comes to him all the time.
And it seems like he's very, at least, and maybe I'm reading this wrong, but it seems like he's very fair so far.
Very.
Yeah.
It's more to Mikey right now, but definitely he does give a fair swing because he did not have to save him at that moment at the table.
Yeah, with Richie,
and that was
yeah.
big for him. That was a big W. So bravo to Uncle Jimmy for going that route that he did. Lee, now I can't remember if I saw it in the comments where some folks were trying to tell us like, hey, you'll get the L, and then they kind of broke down the KBL. So I'm assuming folks now I can make that connection, or we can. Maybe I'm hoping that's not a spoiler and someone put it in there trying to give us information.
Oh, Bob Odenkirk's character, Lee.
Yeah, so that would make sense now.
He wouldn't have given Mikey any money though.
No,
unless
but
he did in the past.
Maybe he was already. Maybe he already was at this point and was just mad that he wasn't
over it.
Like, yeah.
Either way, the shit was deep between Mike and Lee on like a real personal level because Lee kept going after Mike. Oh, we've heard this story a million times. I'll finish it right here for you, and then just constantly like this with Mike, just poking literally the bear.
Yeah.
Anytime they were together for the most part. Jamie Lee Curtis, you crushed it on this one, being in the situation, because I know, again, there are folks that I've seen in that situation. It's never good. You could say, oh, that's not realistic. If there are anyone saying that, well, beg to differ. That's your opinion, but
I'd like to know how many takes there was. Because can you imagine as an
give us that
actor
info,
trying to
please.
keep up that level of energy through all of this? Because I mean, there wasn't a ton of cuts, but there was.
I don't think that behavior, honestly, like I look back at what I experienced, and I think if you take what I experienced and mix in a whole fuckload of alcohol, I think what I experienced could have had the potential to go this direction with copious amounts of alcohols. Like I said, I don't think in my entire life, I don't think I've ever seen my mom have alcohol ever. God, even wine. I don't know if I've ever seen my mom have alcohol except wine at church.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, this is an episode that's going to hit a lot of people.
But I think about my experiences, and then I think about how I've seen people act, and it's like, I don't think it's far off what people.
No, it's not far off. It's just a different level of how you experienced it, right? It may not be to that full.
To where somebody drives a car into the kitchen.
Yeah, and I bet you some folks have experienced that. I wouldn't put it past if we see a comment come in and be like, well, guys, as a matter of fact, so-and-so in my family or friend did this because of X, Y, Z. I would not be surprised because, again, when families get together, I would like to think that there's this no filter zone for a lot, and when that no filter zone is mixed with alcohol and 0 fucks given, that's a recipe sometimes for disaster. And that's kind of what happened here. Also, Sugar felt incredibly bad for her. I know Mike gave her the warning of don't ask it, but she didn't deserve the fuck you from Donna either. Like she was calling everyone motherfuckers at the table too.
Yeah.
Michelle was kind of getting some lip.
Imagine our poor guys marrying into this family, like Pete and Steve. And
clearly they've been around. See, that's why I'm glad we kind of saw the one episode dedicated to the family element, and they show us Christmas, which is cool. Because we get to see how everyone is when they're together.
Yeah.
Which we're not. I'd be surprised if we get another episode like this now, because they gave us a lot here, just to kind of paint the picture. Clearly, cooking is one of the factors that makes this family greatly connected. They treat it like it's an art, because look at how she was talking. She was, what'd she call it, a masterpiece in here or something like that? Look at the way that Carmy is with food. And now, granted, Mike was a big motivation, right? But still, he crushes it. Mike, running the business, he clearly had a love for it, because in a previous flashback, he was talking about doing things specifically with whatever food he had then there too. But is the food, I don't even know if it's the food. I think it's just, maybe it is the food. I don't know. Well, you can just see that these folks, when they get together, alcohol should not be had. There's a lot that these folks do not talk about out loud to each other, and which they should in a more calm manner, but they also explode on each other.
Yeah.
And the way that Donna was also talking to Carmy there before he went to the table, I was a little worried, because Jamie Lee Curtis took us on a ride where I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen next, because we were at one point, and then we took a hard right to like Anger Town, and I'm like,
were you guys waiting for something to happen with a gun?
No, because they would have talked about it, I think, in that episode.
She mentioned it, and I was like, God, like, is something gonna happen? I mean, like, with
she
her,
wasn't around,
there was a lot of scenes where all of a sudden she was gone, and honestly, like, guys, I was waiting for a gunshot. Like, that's what I would. There were all the scenes where she wasn't around. Like, she brought up the gun thing. Where is she? Like, in all those scenes, I was like waiting for a gunshot, and have that be like the holy shit,
Well, and I think the other thing to kind of not piggyback off that, but another thing to kind of bring up, speaking of that type of thing, is like, you wonder, when did Mikey get it in his head that he was going to do what he was going to do? Because he's getting the money from Jimmy at this point already, and he hasn't been spending it. So we know he didn't spend any of it. So when did he get the idea that he was going to opt out? Was it when Carmy showed him that picture of the bear and what the restaurant could be, and that's when he broke down, because he's like, look, I'm never going to be able to do this. I've got to hand this over to Carmy. Now, why he did what he did, that's a whole nother thing of many, many issues that I'm certainly not qualified to talk about. But you just wonder, when did that point in Mikey's life come where he made that decision?
Right. Well, I love how they zoned in on the eyes a little bit, and then repeatedly, you're nothing. You're nothing.
Yeah.
So it was like the way they did that edit was like a reflection of some sort of what is constantly going through Mike's head. That's kind of how I took it.
It was such an interesting dynamic, because you want to point fingers at certain, you should have done this different, you should have done that different, but there's, it's like everybody, I mean, the thing between Mikey and Lee, it was like, you guys can't, like, don't talk like this at a holiday dinner table, and like, things are gonna be bad, and it's like, you just, like I said, everybody is just, and it's interesting because Carmy, like, he was just like, how do I help Mom? And he was the one who wasn't like, going back and forth at everybody. And I
mean, he had the little bit about Claire, but that was more of like, hey, why are you trying to embarrass me or bust my balls?
What did you go? Well, I think a lot of that has to do with knowing like what type of, kind of personalities Mikey and Richie have. Like if like, hey, look, I could tell you there was friends I had growing up where if it was like, hey, we ran into a girl, put in some good words for you, I'd be like, hey, thanks. And there's a buddies, hey, we ran into this girl. I'd be like, oh shit, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you do? And that's what that felt like. It was like, it wasn't like his good buddy. Oh, hey, you know what? Carmy, hey, he talks good about you. I'm sure he would love to see you. Oh, he's shy.
Yeah.
Versus, these guys and how they might have, interacted with
a lot of flawed characters.
Well,
here,
and
for sure.
real quick too, back to Jamie, Donna. It kind of rang rang home a little bit where she was like, Carmy, I had to beg you to come here. And then she also made another comment early on, like, we get to see Carmy one time a year if we're lucky, or however she said that, because he goes away.
Yep.
Like, there was some slight jabs before she really started hammering the alcohol of, oh, he's this fancy chef. And I was like, ooh, man, I can't tell if that's a kind of a dig, and mom has always done this, but I get where she's coming from too, from the sense of, what do they say? I think they say around like 12 is when your kids that's when the separation kind of starts, because they start hanging out with friends, wanting to do less with the mom and dad. And then it only just either gets more distant because of whatever goes on in life with more friends or whatever kind of goals they may have. And then, I felt I did sympathize with her for a little bit there because of the lack of being around, which also kind of tells me that they don't really talk that much on the phone.
Do you
either.
think seeing this dynamic at the home gives you insight as to why maybe Carmy didn't come at home more? Like, there's
Michelle,
so
yes,
much.
remember Michelle?
That she wants him to come stay in New York. There's so much chaos here, and the reality is, even if there are the people that you love, sometimes those relationships can get very unhealthy, and you have to step away from them.
What's Carmy's future going to be if he stays here and if he doesn't go to Copenhagen, he doesn't stay? I mean, to me, it was almost a little bit like the crabs in a bucket mentality. Like, I was waiting for somebody to say, oh, you think you're better than me? Well, you think you're better than me because you're a hotshot chef in New York and out in Copenhagen?
Yeah, but we kind of got that, and that's kind of what we got from the mom, which is
like, what's he supposed to do?
Which is really interesting, because look, if you were at some sort of family gathering where there was a lot of tension and maybe you had some cousins and some brothers and somebody wanted to be like, oh, you're the hot shot, this and that. But usually with the mom or the dad, when somebody has those opportunities, they're the ones that are proud, because there's not that like competition there. Usually the parents are the ones that are like, my son is this, my daughter is that. This is what my child accomplished. And if there's any sort of conflict, it's between siblings or cousins or between aunts and uncles comparing, how successful their kids are to each other.
But you do hear the stories about the parents who get upset when the kid moves away, because like the kid, they want them to fill in and take care of them and not do their own thing.
Usually the moving away for the kind of opportunity he has, you think parents would be proud of that, unless there was, like I said, this mindset of, hey, you're too good for, and obviously we saw, look, the mom very much valued food. I mean, I think it's fair to say that that's where the kids got it from, is, the family stuff. She, even though, she had some questionable cooking methods, you could tell she put a lot into her food.
How many of you OCD folks out there were just looking at that kitchen?
Spreading the butter with the hands, and
I was like, just go buy some pizza.
The pot was boiling over to the
That's
top.
not how they do it, though. So.
And honestly,
sometimes
it's funny because it is, and I'll share a quick story. Like, growing up, my dad and my stepmom didn't cook. Right, my mom liked cooking. She could. She wasn't the best. My mom's not the best cook. Just significantly overcooked meats for every holiday, but she liked that, and she took the motherly, I'm going to make for everybody. And my dad was like a super chill guy, and my stepmom, she didn't have any kids of her own before she married my dad, so she was like super chill with everything. And honestly, there was times for Christmas, we're like, what are we going to do? And we're like, my brothers and sisters and all the grandkids were so exhausted with what we either just dealt with where mom or my parents were separated. So with what we just dealt with mom or what we knew was coming up, my dad would be like, you guys just want to grab some KFC? So it kind of almost became this thing, because there was a KFC up the road from where my dad lived in Green Bay that was always open, and we would just go and get way too much fucking KFC. And you know what we did? You put the buckets on the middle of the table, everybody passes around the potatoes and shit, and no stress. Nobody had to make anything. We just had buckets of chicken. Look, it's maybe it's not the 7 fishes and all the ham.
I wouldn't notice.
There was no stress.
Yeah.
None.
All you folks who work in the catering industry around the holidays, big thumbs up to you, because that's what we use.
I'm just saying, folks, Christmas, KFC's not that bad. We did it for years, and because we used to go to we'd go to Perkins or something, go out to eat, and I think, and then go back to my dad's and do presents. And I think one year it was on Christmas or Christmas Eve where the restaurants were closed, and we're like, okay, we can't go out for this dinner. What do we do? My dad and my stepmom did fine for themselves. It wasn't like we needed to eat KFC because there wasn't money to prepare a big meal. But we knew we were going to be emotionally exhausted, or already were, from our other family gatherings. Just saying, don't sleep on KFC for holidays, folks. Don't sleep on KFC.
Yeah. Sorry if we missed something. I'm sure we missed some talking points,
but yeah, a lot of you folks definitely recommended this episode as one as a not miss, and it certainly was. So, boy, now that we kind of got some background, let's see what the rest of this season and the other seasons have for us. So, with that being said,
we forgot even about the fork spot.
Well, the fork spot, that little Shane was coming out there.
A little bit of tension there, huh?
Yeah,
the whole time.
It's like he was talking to Dale in the swamp.
And hey, shout out to Bob Odenkirk and John during that scene, because Lee and Mikey, the tension just building. And the timers, let me know if I'm on to anything with the timers there, folks, because the timers, the way they kept cutting back to it and, having it in the background for sound design, felt like we were going to this point right here at both spots with Mike first and then Donna. It was just boom, boom. And then the forks. I was worried that
I was waiting for one to stick them.
Or right here in the arm or something, and then it was going to be just.
That's what happens when you watch Weapons, folks. You get nervous about the forks.
You had brought up the how many takes they had to do this. You wonder if some of the scenes with Jamie Lee Curtis were very, very heavy, obviously. But you wonder, at the kitchen table scene, I wonder if it was just so serious, or there had to be some times where Jimmy was like, "Shut the fuck up," and you had to have some people had to break a few times at least.
Sure.
He's holding the fork and somebody's like, and everybody had to break, and maybe even just for the mental health of all the everybody on set, it was a heavy having somebody break once or twice, The scene where he's saying grace, there had to be there's no way that was a one take. He had to break out and laugh a few times, and maybe it was some much needed levity among the cast. I mean, because I know watching it, that levity was important.
Yeah, but what an episode it was. We had some of our favorite actors from American Horror Story, The Walking Dead, Punisher, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, and of course, John Mulaney doing his best stand-up routine. This was pretty incredible that we got at least for me, a bunch of my favorites in one episode. So with that being said,
don't forget about the normals.
The normies. What are you guys marrying into? Are you sure you want to do this?
You're scaring the normies.
There's still time to run. Anyway,
not the YouTube channel, not the other YouTube channel.
Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. Woo, that was The Bear. What an episode. We'll see you back on the next one.